Aquaba. Welcome to Expat Life Ghana. I'm Tony. This is my wife Ayo. We're documenting our move from Texas to Ghana as we go beyond return.
In this video, we're talking all about getting a car in Ghana. We get this question a lot. Should I ship my car from the US? Should I buy a car when I get to Ghana? What's the best route? So today we're going to break that down for you guys. Let's get this video started. So we get this question a lot. Should I ship a car? Should I buy a car? What should I do about a vehicle? And we had to answer this question for ourselves. You were kind of sad when we left Texas.
Yes, I was really disappointed. I left my baby there, had to get rid of her. 2015 F-250 with all the bells and whistles. That was my true friend.
I think he did shed a tear when we sold that.
Yes,
the truck. Did you said it was a little, just one single tear just rolled down your cheek. That was it. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that was my baby.
But you know, you do need a certain kind of vehicle here. We get a lot of questions, not only in the comments, but on our Facebook group and on our Facebook page about details on moving to Ghana. And we've got a lot of comments about cars and shipping and buying and how to repair and that type of thing. If you are watching any of our videos and you have not jumped into the comments, you should. Our comments are super active and we do our best to answer as many of them as possible.
Right.
Almost all, right?
Like, well, we try to.
But a question that we had a lot was about the getting of a car. So I'm going to start and pull in some of our comments. 67 Dr. Watson said, the potholes along the town roads are absolutely outrageous. And
I agree. You got that right, brother. It's a developing country. They haven't gotten to all of the roads yet. So,
listen, we went somewhere the other day and put on
God.
Google Maps, right? And it was like, take the highway and then take the exit. So we're driving on the highway, you know, at a good clip. I don't know what the kilometers versus
so
miles
we're doing
are.
about 80 kilometers, I think.
Okay, so we're driving at a good clip, and it's coming. Google Maps says, you know, it's coming, and all of a sudden it was like, well,
and I'm expecting an exit, but what it was it was a dirt road going up a hill in between two bushes, literally, and it's on Google Maps. So
Google's like, go this way. Oh my God, it wasn't even a road, and it's been raining here a lot. So there's this huge, gigantic puddle, and you don't know what's down at the bottom of that. Is it somebody's house? I mean, like, what is down there?
Or how deep
car?
it is.
How
You can't
deep
judge how deep the puddle is.
I mean, it was huge. And if you don't have a certain kind of vehicle,
there may be challenges because not all the roads are paved. Not all the roads are
smooth.
Are smooth. Some have been, rain washed, so you have valleys and craters in between them. So it's challenging.
Yeah. So if you have a car back in the U.S. and you wouldn't take it off-roading, is that fair? Is that off-roading? No? I mean, if you wouldn't drive it through the crappiest street that you could find in your neighborhood, it's probably not the best to ship here. You think that's right?
Well, yeah.
So our rental was a mid-size, not like a mid-size, but like a sedan.
Yeah.
We had a sedan that was a rental. And I can tell you, like,
I misjudged the potholes, the length of the car a couple of times, and I bottomed out and scraped the bottom of the vehicle. And to be honest with you, that was one of the most nerve-wracking things driving a vehicle is, worrying about getting stuck and not being able to move.
So let's ask the kids what they think about the roads and driving in Ghana. Hey Leo, what's it like driving in Ghana? Are the roads smooth or bumpy?
Bumpy.
Do you ever hit big puddles?
We hit it one that was huge.
What happened when we hit it?
It was bumpy.
It was bumpy. Did it go like this?
Yeah.
It was like that?
Yeah.
Do you like the roads here or do you like the roads in Texas?
Here.
Why?
Because I like big puddles.
Because he likes big puddles. All right, high five.
Okay, Luke. So what do you think about the roads here in Ghana?
A lot of them are very rough with short cars because you bottom out a lot and you really have to have a taller vehicle to not bottom out. Because it's like when we were doing the short vehicle, every time we went into a hole, I was like, we're going to stuck.
All right, so Tony, I have to ask you, what do you think you need to pay attention to if you're bringing a car in terms of getting one that's going to be Ghana road ready?
Ghana road ready. Well, it's interesting because really small cars with a very short wheelbase seem to do pretty good here because it's weird, but I guess going up and down the potholes, it's a shorter wheelbase, so there's less chance of bottoming out.
Totally.
But
Because we were driving behind cars
that were smaller
that
than
were
us.
smaller and they weren't bottoming
Right.
out or scraping, or they looked like they were navigating really well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right.
So with my inexperience on some roads, and I guess the vehicle was quite challenging, but it's doable. But you do want to consider the longer wheelbase and lower vehicle will not go as, it won't do as well here. How about that?
Totally not. And a higher vehicle would be better because that will get you a little bit of distance from the road as you're going through. So if you
Right.
are not interested in a more compact car, then you might want to consider a taller vehicle, whether that's an SUV or a truck
pickup.
or a pickup. Yeah, any one of those will work. So if you're going to ship, you really want to keep that in mind and not ship kind of a mid-sized sedan type vehicle.
Right.
You gonna tear that joker up.
Yes, you will.
You're gonna tear it up. So we had somebody else, World Citizen says, would it be cheaper to buy a car in Ghana? So let's talk about the money.
Yeah, let's talk about the money.
I have to
There's-
start with the shipping.
Okay, yeah. Start with the shipping. Why don't we get there?
Shipping is, you see the eye roll, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all see it?
Yeah, it's,
It's not just about shipping on the US side.
right. Because once the vehicle gets here, you paid for it to get here. Now you got to pay for it to get out of the port. Those port taxes are no joke.
No joke.
And guess what? If your car is over 10 years old,
Can't bring it at all.
you can't get it in to Ghana.
Why do they do that?
Well, they have a car company here. They want to advertise getting people to buy Ghanaian cars.
Yeah.
On top of that, emissions. They want to get some of the older cars off the road,
Right.
which is a great thing for the environment. Getting older cars off the road with the worst emissions. I
Yeah.
get that.
I mean, I totally get it too. So just know you can go online and get the estimator to estimate how much in port tax you'll
Right.
pay for your vehicle. But when we were looking, by the time you factored in the shipping cost, the port cost of bringing an older vehicle here, it almost didn't make sense financially to do that. And we had another comment from Global Village who said 15,000 US dollars can buy you a car in Africa. And that is
That is very true.
totally true. You can buy one cheaper than 15.
Yeah. We saw some about 13,000 US dollars that were very nice.
Yeah.
They
With a shorter wheelbase, very nice interior.
and higher or a bit larger tire size, 16-inch tires, so your ground clearance is higher.
Yeah, so we're going to show a little bit of video of a couple of vehicles here so you can see some of the options that are available. All right, so you can see that there are some really nice cars that you can get, but
Right.
why else would you not want to ship a car here? What do you think?
Well, some of the pitfalls are the brand that you bring over here may not be a familiar brand here. So if something goes wrong with your vehicle, you're going to be down until they can get that part shipped from overseas.
Absolutely.
With my F-250, getting the oil change would have been hard because oil filters, they just don't have oil filters sitting around
For gigantic
for Ford
pickup
F-250.
trucks.
And parts for that vehicle. If I break a belt or something happens on the road, getting that vehicle towed to a shop and having to be told, yeah, we can get it fixed for you. It's going to be about 3 months. Now you're looking at downtime because
Right.
that vehicle is just not very common here. So parts are going to be very hard to go by.
Yeah, I drove a Prius, and I've seen one Prius in all the time that we've been in Ghana.
Yeah.
And
I've
it
seen a
hasn't
couple
moved.
more in Accra, but
It's hard to get
It's-
a Prius
yeah.
worked on in the States. Only certain people will work on that vehicle because
Right.
of the hybrid battery. And so you can imagine there's not a ton of places here that are very familiar with that type of vehicle. So when you're thinking about shipping a car, you really have to consider, is this a vehicle that I'm going to be able to get repaired easily? Will parts be available? And will it be super expensive to do that?
exactly.
So what are some brands that are easy to come by here in Ghana? Like I know Toyota is pretty easy.
Toyota,
maybe not the Prius, but
Mitsubishi. Let's see, who else is here?
I mean, I've seen, what was the other one that we were talking about? Oh, Nissan. We see a lot of
Nissans, yeah.
And then we see a lot of European imports. But if you're shipping from the States, a Toyota, a Mitsubishi, or a Nissan would be a car that would be easier to find parts for here. So if you are thinking about shipping and you're going to ship one of those brands of vehicles, that would be a little bit easier to have serviced.
Right.
What if you're trying to ship like a Ford or a Chevy or a Dodge?
There are people who are authorized dealerships who actually work on Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep vehicles. So those vehicles, they do sell here, and I can tell you, you're going to pay about $20,000 extra to get one of those vehicles.
Yeah, so if you wanted to buy one of those vehicles, there is a premium, but they do have dealerships and service centers here for Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep.
Yep.
However, I haven't seen any Chevy or Ford.
I've seen a couple F-150s.
No, like a dealership
Oh
or a
no,
service
no,
center. Yeah,
no,
so,
not Ford, Chevy, or Fords. But I have seen a couple of Chevy vehicles. But again,
you're going to have a
not
hard
sure.
time
Yeah.
repairing those
Yeah,
because
getting
there's
those
just not.
vehicles repaired.
Yeah. And there are European imports here as well. If you are watching from the UK or somewhere outside of the United States or Ghana, there are those as an option as well. But the long and short of it is, given your vehicle, if your vehicle has over, I don't even know, I'm going to ballpark like 50,000 miles on it.
No, if your vehicle's over 100,000 miles,
Oh yeah, don't even bring that.
Yeah,
That's way
just-
more than. But I would
just-
say even at 50, because you could resell the one at 50 and then bring
yeah,
that
you
money
can.
here.
Yeah, you can resell it at 50 at a higher price overseas. Bring that
Right.
money here, buy your brand new car.
A brand new car. So I mean, you really are going to want to consider that. I think our gut instinct is to pack up the car and
Right.
bring it over.
Yeah.
But honestly, after we went car shopping, we were like, dude, just buy here.
Yeah, just buy here. It's
Yeah.
the money you save. It's the same money if you look at it. If you're going to sell your car and save the money shipping, that just bought you.
And on duties,
Yeah, and your port taxes. That just bought you a new car here for
Yeah.
about
the same price.
$13,000 to $20,000.
So consider that.
Hi, I'm Leo. Subscribe right now.
All right. So Joy Nakia wants to know: do they have dealerships here in Ghana?
Absolutely. The Ghanaian brand vehicle here is Kantanka.
Yeah.
And along with them, they have Mitsubishi dealerships, Toyota dealerships, JMC.
Yeah. So I mean, like,
There's plenty
there's
of
plenty
new car dealerships here.
And most of those dealerships will provide you with some sort of warranty on the vehicle if you buy it new from them. So that's something to consider. And almost all of them deal with some type of import in their showroom as well. So if you go to a local dealership, you might find that they have a stock of local cars, European cars, and American cars all in their showroom.
Right.
However, you just need to know that if you pick a U.S. car, then that dealership paid the import tax.
Right.
So the price is going to be a little higher.
Yeah. Just to give an example, I saw the sticker price on a Jeep Cherokee for $85,000 US, and that's about 20,000,
Yeah.
25,000 more than what that vehicle should be.
If you were to buy
or
it
if
in
you
US.
buy it overseas.
Yeah, so
you got to keep that in mind. It's better buy local. and you'll have a better experience in getting that vehicle serviced. And
Absolutely. And
go
you'll
far.
know that you were the only one that ever drove it. So if there's anything that happens to it, you did
You
it.
did it.
Whereas if you buy used, you kind of never know. So
Yeah. I just want to give an example as far as buying used. We did stop by a used car dealership, and I think there was a Nissan Frontier, a pickup truck, that had over 115,000 miles on it, and they wanted
17,000.
17,000 US dollars for that, and
17,000.
yeah, very overpriced. And the car was over 10 years old
With over 100,000 miles
with
on
over
it.
100,000 miles on it, and they
And-
wanted 17,000. So you're going to pay for used cars. It's really for that amount of money you can go and buy a new car.
Yeah. I mean, and there are reputable used car dealerships here in Ghana.
Right.
So if you are a person who's like, you know what, I think I want to buy used when I get there, you can totally do that. There are car lots that still come with a warranty. They guarantee their vehicles. But even with that said, you just never know what has been done to a vehicle, and the roads here are so unpredictable
Right.
that it could have a lot of damage that you just can't see.
And there's no Carfax here, so you don't know the history of the car. And the vehicle that I just talked on, the Nissan Frontier that we looked at, it came from the States. It had a West Virginia sticker on it, so I know it came from the States. Coming from a place like Texas, where flooding is a part of life,
Yeah.
you don't know where
don't
those
know.
cars here came from. You know, they look very nice, but sometimes when you open up, you smell
Yeah,
a
the
mildew.
one next to it.
Yeah, you smell a mildew, and you're like, where did this smell come from? What happened that it smells like it's
The
been
vehicle
waterlogged?
right next to that Toyota, when we opened up that door, I was like, dude, it kind of smells like water in here.
Yeah.
And it was like, ugh. I mean, is this something that was salvaged out of Harvey?
Yeah. So buying a used vehicle here, you want to take as many precautions as you can. And if I can tell you, don't just take the money, buy a smaller new vehicle. Do that.
I totally agree. So that would be our take on a used dealership, a new dealership. You can also buy person to person here. People have had good experiences with buying from other expats in expat communities. Again, I just have to caution you, even if it's just a one owner vehicle, you really do have to think about how that owner drove. Because we've been here this is now our third week. And I think I've driven one time since we've been here.
Right.
And so
I love the driving.
He likes it, okay?
Scares her to death.
Oh my God, it's just like, oh, the whole time. I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah.
I can totally do it.
Yeah.
It's easier
Not
for...
very comfortable doing it.
I'm fine. I'm a good driver. I can't believe you made that face. Okay, well, so you never know what your fellow expat who's selling you their vehicle has done to their vehicle, or if they let the wife drive. So, I honestly just
come here and buy a new vehicle.
come and buy a new vehicle. We've showed some video here of what a new vehicle looks like, so you can see that. Let's take another look at a few more vehicles that are available. We have worked with one dealership.
The young lady was very, very helpful getting all the questions that we had on the vehicle.
And finding us one that we really, really liked.
Right.
So she was able kind of to say, if we liked this, then try this or this, and give us a lot of information about all of the cars.
Yes.
So we're going to show some video from the dealership there. The person who helped us out, very nice, very personable, and helped us get everything processed easily. All right, let's talk financing. We visited multiple dealerships, and most were able to offer some form of financing. We had finance offers from 40% down with financing over 3 to 5 years at 18%. And we also had offers for 50% down with 0% financing over 12 months. So you should be able to find a financing option that will fit your needs.
Other things needed to close the deal would be a passport, a physical address, a local phone number. They want to find you somehow just in case you miss a payment. And the dealer will also register your vehicle and can help you get insurance locally. Overall, it's a painless process.
I feel like we've hit all the major points, right?
Yeah.
In general, should you ship your car to Ghana or should you buy? I would say buy here.
Buy here, it really depends on the vehicle you're shipping. If you just bought a new vehicle and you think it has a good ground clearance, could work for you.
Yeah. If you are shipping a vehicle, make sure you're considering how you're going to get it repaired, how much it's going to cost to repair it, and how much it's going to cost to clear it at the port. The next thing about buying a vehicle is you do have some options. You can buy person to person, you can buy from a used car dealership, or you can buy from a new car dealership. I think we would always recommend buying from a new car dealership.
Going to a dealership. Or if you buy from a used car dealership, getting a warranty with that vehicle.
Yes, that you do know that they're going to make good on any problems that might arise after you buy it.
Right.
So those are kind of your two options there. And then the third thing is thinking about what you're going to need in order to buy that vehicle. So I would say, you do want to be able to provide that down payment up front so that you can get that done, and make sure you have your proper documentation so that you can get everything done in a timely manner and done well.
Exactly.
So that was us. Let's take a look at what we ended up with. You like that? It looks good, doesn't it?
It's nice.
So we have been enjoying driving now in Ghana with our new vehicle, and that is helping us to go out and do some house hunting. It was kind of hard sometimes to go house hunt.
Yeah, because it was raining and we were in that little rental and...
Yeah, some of those roads get scary fast. So it's nice to be house hunting in this vehicle. And I'm really enjoying that. Okay, you had all the fun with the car shopping. I'm going to have a little bit more fun with the house hunting.
Yeah.
It's totally not even true. You're all into it.
No, I'm not.
So
I just want to drive you around. That's all. I'll drive you around. In the new truck.
We'll be taking a look at some places. We looked a little bit last week. We'll be looking more this week so that next week's video we can provide you with some information about house hunting and how that's going for us, plus options that you can consider if you're thinking about moving to Ghana.
Right.
So, oh my gosh, this was a good video.
Yeah, it was.
Car
I
shopping
enjoyed
was
it. We
fun.
talked about trucks.
Yeah, and it was kind of fun taking video of
Yeah,
trucks,
and I'm
too.
all nostalgic thinking
Oh,
about
no.
my baby. Oh, no.
you guys.
My baby, somebody else's baby now.
In the comments below, you have to tell Tony it's going to be okay. If you have had an experience either shopping for a car or shipping a car to Ghana or in Africa overseas, please drop a comment below and let us know what was your experience like. Do you have any, precautions that you would suggest to someone else, or cautionary tales that we should know about? Drop it in the comments so that we can build up the community and everybody can get a firsthand glance at what it's like to get a car when you move overseas. All right.
Exactly. Sounds like that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Charlie out for now.
See, I almost made it.
You almost made it.
Oh my God, with the hand move and everything, it's just,
Charlie.
Charlie out. Oh my God, we had another sighting.
Yeah. We went out to do a little shopping and I heard somebody say, Tony. And I had my mask on, which is really crazy. And I'm looking around and the guy says, Tony, right? I go, yeah? He goes, yeah, I'm Tony too. I watch you guys on YouTube. So, Tony Sosa, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thanks for spotting me out there. It feels good. I feel the love in Ghana. I do. That's why I'm here. The Ghanaian brand is Kantanka.
Kantanka.
All right, start that.
Kantanka?
Yeah.
So.
Hey! Honking outside! Stop it! Ah! You're like, I heard you. Last one.
No, he's got a few more for you. Sorry. All right, let's try that again.
Okay, Luke. So what is it like? All right, stop doing that. Don't make me laugh.